right, guys. Referee Daniel Laryea for Babidru Ghana. Northern Komombi Eddie Atuja. Referee Daniel Laryea Okodi. Semi-finals game between Morocco and Nigeria. Ekowie Nigeria for asomanu Eddie C referee so say Diano Mudi na terminal. Wababidru Ghana. Northern Komombi Eddie Atuja. Yabeko akoti ni nyina. Ebusia CAF aye a lot of changes. African football mu. Or since you say AFCON na you born 2 years na ebusia for or babe born 4 years afen so the local AFCON na ya born na your friend Chan no to say Ghana you tibe Black Galaxy ebusia for babe gu because see that Chan tournament no CAF sim fa so bie ni so otwam or the a lot of changes e dey aba and say beko na yakọ share some of the changes so e dey aba and other nsem bigu minimum amedi nyina eba so King Kobe Sports. Do well to subscribe, hit the notification, and join the family. All right, guys. Makani say no ebusia for Mayensha and 7 said esi etie Ghana. And then Ghana referee Daniel Laryea ekokodi game between Morocco and Nigeria the AFCON ya ekosia achese ombabebo final yi. Yes, ono kodi semi final si ebusia Nigeria ekoko frame on penalty shootout na Nigeria for are claiming say referee Daniel Laryea robe omo game no so sure you don't see any incident where the decision went against them instead of favoring them no. We all don't see any incidents be see actually said Daniel Laryea robe Nigeria for. In fact, there are other incidents where Daniel Laryea should have taken some decisions via against Nigeria, but he didn't. But Nigerians are now saying say referee Daniel Laryea ebe robe omo sisi omo. Meanwhile, they lost on penalty shootouts and Daniel Laryea did not participate in the shooting for Nigeria for. And I don't see where Nigeria for say chenchina referee Daniel Laryea babe robe omo. Wababidru Ghana wo airport ha ebusia for wa woni bloggers yi omo de microphone akutua na no eno mama na di nkomo bebre o de nsem bebre so e de atudwa yenko ni nkotie referee Daniel Laryea nsem o kafa ono akta ne performance wo AFCON.
What do you say you're officiating at the AFCON? Just recent, the AFCON was the biggest stage, I mean, in your career.
Yeah, of course. AFCON is the biggest stage in Africa and it's the second best or second ranked tournament in almost the world. We after World Cup and Euros, we have the AFCON. This is what we have in Africa. So as a referee, if you are given that stage, it's a big win opportunity for you.
When you were appointed to officiate that particular match, how was the feeling like?
It was a normal feeling, but of course you have a bit of anxiety because of the level, and then the stage. That was my first time to do a semi-final in AFCON. I've been to 3 AFCON. This is the first time I'm doing semi-final. So when coaches appoint you to do that game, they know the qualities, what you can do. You have to do you have to do your abilities, and then by chance of luck you succeed.
The final match has not yet been played yet, but would you say the match against Morocco, I mean Morocco against Nigeria, was the biggest or the toughest match in the tournament?
So normally in tournaments, semi-finals are the toughest games because now people want to go to final, you know, whatever work they put in to come to the tournament. This is the stage that they go into the final. So I would say it's a big stage of the final. So if you are there, it's a big win.
Nigerians are very upset. They feel you were against them in that particular match because they feel there's a banter between Ghana and Nigeria. Do you think that was the reason they lost?
No, for me, I just do my refereeing. I just do football. I don't listen to what goes in and out of social media, whatever is going on. We just do the laws of the game.
So what's the next point in your career?
Moving like this to inspire the next generation, because maybe we can do all, but the ones looking up to us, they come to go to the next level. So we keep doing this.
Wow. How would you overall rate your performance? I mean, in that particular match?
I cannot rate my performance, but all I know is football wins.
Great. You're welcome to Ghana. You did amazing.
Now, say obi say look at his humility. Ode kasa game no obi ohwe bibia nim say he didn't rob Nigeria. Nigeria for you should own up. Mako lusu munyintum se muna man performing. Even penalty shootouts, Morocco for cried in can say or modie. Penalty shootouts, Morocco essay or modie, and a munya advantage. Saying Kamomo be shena ma qualify. But you guys didn't score. Most moko say no, that's Morocco a qualifier. After the momo di muni bre ababesi an innocent referee than a lie and a moody dinner term. Ebusa for Sana is it here or see he can't rate himself and not there. What he knows is that football has won and on unim and on any referee than a lie in sema ebusa for on also on the air to jar. Yen free hot na yanko CAF ebusa for CAF president Patrice Motsepe the South African billionaire and as I said there or say why a lot of reforms African football. Why a lot of reforms African football or per se Africa ye calendar no and how ye be ye new maybe nancy no and match the European and the African. Yes say omuna omu influencing you. Yes say Europe for na ebe influence Africa no but new maybe won ha ye asisi and I say entwe there was a share near a lot of changes. Now changes no say that it's here. Chan football is cancelled. It was for Chan football is cancelled. And you're number one. Number two, details of the new African Nations League or the details of the new African Nations League. Nations League, Europe Football Nations League. I say in Europe for no more Euros no 4 years now. Europe for omo fancy omo AFCON Europe for AFCON omo 4 years and you say I say ba be boy 4 years and until say Euros ni beduru no omo Nations League until Africans say the Nations League and so eba be replace the local teams na ya no Black Galaxies money ade no and also or the South tournaments ni eba and AFCON will become a 4 years say the match yenti Gary Al Smith na onfa nchirichirimu na nkasa emra changes na nkasa dia de busia for yente Gary Al Smith ordered the new changes by CAF at the Ebano.
Couple of things. One, CHAN is cancelled. The Championship of African Nations, which was for locally based players, is done, it's gone, it's dead. In its place will be the African Nations League, a new tournament that will be a mirror of the UEFA Nations League. It will be played in the long window that FIFA has now created. CAF president says he's going to find $10 million for that, for the prize money. He doesn't know where he'll get it, but he will find it. Also, he swatted any notions that the new 4-year AFCON will happen. He said that it's nonsense that, and that those are his words, not mine. It's nonsense that anybody should think that it's an imposition from Europe onto Africa, and that the 4-year AFCON is good for Africa. It will increase our revenues. It will be generally good for the continent's football health, and it's going to happen. The 2-year AFCON, he says it was good while it lasted, but it's done and dusted. He also spoke about the image of African football, the usual chat about making sure that African football is situated where it's supposed to be. He also mentioned that CAF has experienced record revenues from this AFCON, and the figures will be put out. But he did say that essentially this is the best AFCON ever, not because of his sentiment, but because the numbers say so. Broadcasting revenue, ticketing revenue, we have moved in the Motsepe era from $0 to $55 million. That was the official number. So that's a summary of the Patrice Motsepe press conference just before the final.
Enti say na TSC anti Africa, Ghana, AFCON ye beji bi na be che pa. She say 2 years be mo. Ye be bon AFCON 4 years. They say after this AFCON, the next AFCON ye be bon no ebusuafo 2029. No. 2029 AFCON because we starting 2029 ebe sa about AFCON biem enti Ghana ya hwe ha ntimi anji bia nka 4 yi ho ti say 4 years ti say the World Cup na pepepe enti e bana we ntimi anye a huni say e kwai no unyambo biem afensu no mo say the Nations League ebeba in place of this particular local Black Stars money sane money no eno nso ne the TC ano changes are CAF enso e the eba asemu e was for yen free on yenko the day as you Andre Endra the day are you team nak brother on say 3 Ghanaians and they see a kind of ho the day are you Dennis Odoi, Kamal Sowa. Endra, the day you came from the bench on the 71st minute, and the day you back game on my boy against neck Nijmegin or something ever the Eredivisie League nimuno. Na omotine fie Lucia by 4-3. Away team nobody that you move home ebe show mo 4-3. Na 3 Ghana players in na Bobby. The day are you obem 71st minute onya 5.8 ratings. Yes, also Dennis Odoi obo right back obo 490 minutes onya 5.6 ratings. Almost Kamal so and so ball 90 minutes on also onya 5.7 ratings. Into Ghana players me sending na ewo Eredivisie league na mo ekoso no. Omo nyina sia kan. Enti enonso say this but unfortunately they sat home and lost. Enonso na ekosi here. And another game so esan call so na me say derby between Coventry and Leicester City. 3 Ghana boys enso esia kan wo. Coventry there Brandon Thomas Asante after injury no back 83rd minute and Brandon Thomas Asante Bame Emma Coventry. First half they were down by 1-0. Leicester City Jordan Ayew Jordan Ayew omo yini frame eventually and Fatal Sahaku the ball 90 minutes omo nyina esia kan. First half they were leading. Second half na Frank Lampard okoye ni changes no ba betete ka no esanso de ba ko ka ho and omo winning by 2-1. Enti Enra 3 Ghana boys nyina enso esia kan. Sanko for me anyway no tuado kosra omo no tuado also kosra Leicester Leicester kosra Jordan Ayew ne Fatal Sahaku we no sanko Coventry no kosra Brandon Thomas Asante and the Frank Lampard no what you saying. After that no mummy na share and this is the results. Now Abuja for Antoine Semenyo tasted his first defeat in Manchester City shirt. And they went to Old Trafford, but what happened? No, it was a day to forget. Manchester United really turned up and disciplined Manchester City and Kasa 2-0, and that game could have easily ended 4-0, 5-0 trashing, but it was 2-0, and then Andrea Kuku PM said Manchester United etimi share City Antoine Semenyo about 90 minutes with 7.0 ratings. 90 minutes with 7.0 ratings, but still Antoine Semenyo wasn't that bad, but the results was not favorable for Antoine Semenyo. It was here for Sana HL. Mami face say ye be kwa ko boy hono ya sa baby mun subscribe ni dem bwa ho. But more than so be subscribe e dey amaye. Dey bia e be ba na e dey more stories asade aba.